aggressively bullish, right? So let me just put on another indicator for traders, right? This is the daily Po3. So how does a daily candle form? And this is what I want traders to understand, right? What constitutes to an A plus setup? So an A plus setup is one that comes from a key level, right? So we've identified how to find a key level, right? If there's no level, there's no trade, right? Traders can miss out on a lot of losses, right, and hence take a lot less losses if they simply waited for price to hit a key level or a POI, a point of interest. So we want to see a key level. We want to see a PO3 alignment. So what do we mean by a PO3 alignment? This is a power of 3 alignment. So when you're trading, right, when price comes into a key level, right, you want to be selling when you're above a candle's opening price, right? I usually use the 4-hour candle's opening price at 10 a.m. Eastern, or I use the daily candle's opening price. So this is the price at New York midnight opening price. And so how does any candle form, right? Typically the daily or the 4-hour candle, right? So we're looking at higher time frame analysis, right? This is classic higher time frame analysis, right? A lot of traders, they try to use a daily, they pair it with the 4-hour. That's usually the incorrect way to do it. The best way to do it is to use ICT's simple concept of the PO3 and combine that with order flow at key levels, right? It's really that simple. And that is the third thing we look at. We look for a key level, we look for power of 3, and then we look for order flow. These are the 3 steps to any trade setup, trading supply and demand, right? So the only way you know that this is going to be a supply area and this is going to hold is simply because of the order flow. And we're going to come on to order flow in this video, as you can probably guess. But just by looking at the PO3, right, the market opens, right, the market goes down, then the market goes up. Now we are looking for a form of resistance or a form of supply. I'm just going to write R or S, right? Resistance or supply. And so this resistance or supply will best hold when we're significantly overextended above the daily opening price. So this is the daily opening price, and this is where we're looking for trades, right? We want to be forming our sells, we want to be forming our supply zones significantly above a candle's opening price, right? This is ICT Basics 101. So with that being said, we're going to go down to the lower time frames and understand what was going on. So we're going